my journey starting in the 1990s.
Yeah.
Late 1990s, not to age myself, but I come from a library science background. And was fortunate enough to be exposed and introduced to the semantic web as part of my work, my master's work. But I started way back when building the largest visual history catalog in the world with the Steven Spielberg Foundation, the Shoah Foundation for Visual History. And it created a really dynamic search environment. It still exists today, where you can look up 3 to 6 minute video clips having to do with almost any topic you can imagine related to World War II. So that was the beginning in the late 90s. And just the evolution from there, I worked for companies like Amazon, Adobe, Overstock, Department of Justice, lots of different information and knowledge environments, but I've also worked as an academic librarian. So it's a really interesting juxtaposition, because ultimately the common theme is it has to do with knowledge management. And it's something that I write about quite a bit I have a Substack and in my own work. And while we're talking about LLMs and we're talking about AI, and it's really seductive, the idea of knowledge graphs and ontologies, and it's created quite a buzz. The actual work, the actual underlying work, is largely not supported or funded in organizations. I've experienced that personally firsthand. And then I've also, just being in large organizations and witnessed it and felt it myself. But then also I'm looking at the larger landscape. And while everyone is really motivated by data-centric approaches, knowledge involves something a little bit different.